Is this gonna get in my eye?
No, it isn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's not risk it. Like, no need. Greetings to everyone. Well, it's summer, it's hot, and that means we are going to do a beautiful but not overloaded makeup. We have already arrived at the salon called Hairdressers. So extravagant. But since it is located on the second floor, we're going to go up. I have my camera with me, but it's in my backpack because it's unlikely that I will be allowed to film with it. Such a small vibe as if I've been here before. I hope I'm wrong. Hello, I'm here for makeup. Lena? Yes? I applied my home skincare. Maybe we ain't gonna wash it off. Recently, right? Well, that's gonna be your responsibility, if the face is clean. Okay, take a look. So, well, it seems clean. I'll still apply my base. Okay, first I'm gonna moisturize, wipe, and then apply my base. Is this your base now? Yes, to make the base stay longer. And if there's not enough moisturizing, it won't hold well, right? Yeah, and dryness. Can I see what it's called? Well, I bought it a long time ago. It's not available now for men. And it's SPF 40. So as the second step, it's foundation, both on the eyes and under the eyes. Everywhere, right? Yes, it's kind of a decent brand. Affordable, blends with the skin, smooths out all the imperfections, and match with its tone. You could get something better, but I find it convenient and no one seems to complain. Well, I don't want it too dark, just to make my cheekbones stand out a bit. Okay, let's try to highlight them. Alright. Is all this brown around the face to blend with the neck, right? Yeah, to also cover pigmentation. And if there is a photo shoot for the light to fall nicely. Well, we're using professional products now, so it should last long. Is it supposed to be like this? No, you need to blend it to remove the excess. Well, if you have a glove, can you use that? Going back and forth in one place? Oh, I think it looks like hers. Well, let's see. Maybe we need to add a bit more so it doesn't go overload. Now we need to apply a little sculpture. How do you know where to apply it? Well, you apply it to accentuate something, but your nose is neat, so I'll just put a little. Dark at the bottom, light at the top, so everything needs to be blended so it doesn't stand out. To make it natural, do you go for very bright or dark shades? No, not too bright. Are we doing the eyebrows in triangles? The eyebrows should follow their natural shape. The only thing I would like is to my eyelines to be sharp, like in a cat eyeliner makeup, you know? Okay, I'll try. So first we do it with an eye pencil and then with eyeliner, right? Yes. So that's all? I can do it thicker and just blend it. Too long won't suit me or what? I think we don't need to make it too long. Let's just blend it, apply some eyeshadow, and then take a look. If you want longer, we can try.
I would like to make it like in the photo. Is it possible? Because she has long eyelines. It makes eyes bigger though. So I'm okay with long eyelines. Now we add some purple. Oh, don't touch my hair, please.
I'm gonna fix it. How are you gonna fix it? It will be just flat and ugly. Well, it's just uncomfortable for me. Just do not touch it. You keep your head down all the time, so it's uncomfortable for me. Okay, I won't tilt my head.
Can you do it gentle? Is it a double line or what?
Yes, I'm gonna fix it now.
It hurts a bit, because brushes are so rough. It scratches my eye.
I'll try to be delicate.
Is it supposed to be black?
Yes.
Maybe you have to sharpen it? I really don't want to use it.
We have to though. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is this gonna get in my eye?
No, it isn't.
Let's not use it, because it's wooden and it has sawdust. And what's the name of this pencil? Oh, I can see it. So yes, it's wooden.
Let's hurry up.
Is someone waiting? So specialist is gone because there are another client and we were given only 30 minutes for evening makeup.
Yep.
Do you usually get makeup done in 30 minutes?
Not the evening one, but for regular or nude one, it's okay.
And what about the evening makeup?
We're given the same time.
I have booked an evening makeup appointment,
Yeah, I know.
and I was waiting about 15 minutes to...
Yes, it happens sometimes.
If someone is late, I have only 15 minutes?
I'm gonna spend a while with you too.
And now you're gonna make the second one, right?
Yes?
Who even decided that 30 minutes is enough for evening makeup?
Because people say that's an evening makeup, but usually we make something nude. We don't usually do such colorful makeup.
You mean purple?
I mean like this evening makeup.
When I booked an appointment, I mentioned that it is an evening makeup. I meant colorful makeup. There is supposed to be a different time for regular and evening makeup. Now fill it with the shadows, right? So it's beautiful only if you blend it for a lot of times.
Yep, it is.
So you're making foxy eyes makeup?
Yes?
I think it's very difficult to make the eyes look the same.
That's not a big deal. Because I can fix it.
Are you gonna add more blue color?
Yes, I am.
So maybe you don't have to clean it. I think there is no point in wiping it. I mean, these spots are really dry.
Wet ones would make a mess.
It's gonna be messy anyway. And do you do wedding makeups?
I do nude.
What about smoky eyes?
Well, I make it soft.
You mean white?
It's just not expressive.
Oh, be careful. When you do that kind of makeup, you fit in 30 minutes?
It's about 40 or 50 minutes.
And what about the next client? He has to wait or what?
Yes,
Is tea available here?
we don't serve tea.
Is it necessary to draw a straight line under the eye?
No, it's not actually. I'm gonna blend it anyway.
So is there supposed to be eyeliner, eye pencil, and then blend it with brush, and even blend it with shadows? Circle it so neatly, and then with a brush. Then erase some extra with the white one, and we clean everything with foundation. Oh, it hurts. This brush is so rough. I don't know what to say. Do you think it looks similar?
I'm trying to make it more similar.
So it's been half an hour. I don't know how you usually manage to make it in 30 minutes. It seems impossible to do this. Eyes look similar.
I'd say they look very similar.
And no one's gonna make fun of my makeup like you did one eye and the makeup artist did the other.
I think so. In general, they look very similar.
So only lips left. Let me do mascara myself to save time. Maybe you should sharpen the lip pencil to make it clean.
Oh, it's clean?
You think so?
Yes, I sanitize it.
It looks messy.
That's clean.
Can you make lips look the same? Does it look natural?
Yes, I think your lips look good.
You're doing white mustaches?
No, I'm not. I'm just fixing it.
Overall, do these lips suit me?
Yes, of course.
Now blush?
No, before the blush, we need to accentuate the cheekbones a bit.
Oh, what's happened?
I've just changed my gloves, but somehow I messed up.
Oh, I have something on my nose. What's this?
It's just a lint.
Which color suits me best? Maybe matching the lips?
I think dark pink would be good.
Overall, does it resemble our reference?
Well, not exactly the same, but overall, yes.
And why do you think it's not the same?
I think it's because I don't have those shades.
And how about we compare it to a photo? Or there is no point?
We have a lots of differences, so let's not do this.
Oh, the nose contour and disappear while you were doing makeup. And how much does the makeup cost?
1,200. Well, let's leave it as it is. The overall look won't change much. No need to blend anymore. I'm really running late anyway. Is it ready? No powdering? And what's this? Oh, it's a makeup fixer. Let me see it. Let's not risk it. Like, no need. So how much do I owe you? 1,200? Hold on a moment. We only accept cash, no card terminal. Alright, well, my darlings, we were deprived of the pleasure of seeing this wonderful makeup through a camera. So the camera has a much more detailed image. In general, you can see the moments that eluded us. To sum up, everything was just perfect today. I would say, in general, yes, let's make the correction that the place as a whole has budget. I mean, it's a hair salon, and the makeup artist here does not only makeup. Well, actually, so that the record was obvious, of course it makes a difference in what is happening. The price tag is budget. I mean, to put it bluntly, how much it all cost on the site was from 1,200 to 2,000, I think. Like 1,200 is the straight minimum price, and she ended up charging me this price. Well, I mean, of course, when the price tag is like that, it's a little bit different. I mean, you look at this from different perspective, but the rest is of course pure cringe in general. Wherever you look, even if the price tag is cheap, like really low. To put it bluntly, people still pay their money for it. It shouldn't be worse than they could do their own makeup. So if I can disfigure myself on my own, why should I waste time to go to the salon and pay money for it? Or pay money, let's say, for expired products. In my case, including, obviously, expired cosmetics. And at the same time, what else? I wasted time on waiting, because before me, there was another client. So I was waiting for 15 or 20 minutes to get my turn for makeup. I mean, it's been a long time since my time started. And what happened next was also unpleasant. I mean, there was no tea, no opportunity to relax or have some rest here. Generally speaking, yes, it's a low price tag. But even for this price, it seems to me that the result is way too ugly. Like, not gonna lie, let's say it's really dreadful makeup. I admit that there you can do only light or nude makeup, since that a kind of a makeup is really simple and you won't see any imperfections. So in general, if you came to this place for light makeup, I think it would be acceptable, maybe even good, just a little bit of nuance. But if you need an evening makeup, like more colorful, then there are huge odds of ending up with this ugly result. Well, I mean, just every detail looks messy, unsymmetrical, inelegant, basically saying it's ugly. It's like this inner corner. Look, there is some blot on this side, but this one is more elegant here. The bottom eyeline is also super bright. And the pencil they tried to use on my waterline was wooden, and it had never been sharpened, not even once. It was a disaster. It was wooden, and it was in a very crummy package. So when she just brought the pencil to me after sharpening it, sawdust fell on the eye. She leaned it to my eye, touched it, and all I got was a bunch of sawdust. It started to crumble into my eye, so it felt like eyeshadow, but the only difference was that these were sharper pieces of pencil after it was sharpened, so it was so nasty to feel all this sawdust in my eyes. Anyway, it was just uncomfortable. You can tell that the makeup artist needs more training. She's inexperienced. I don't know though what kind of requirements you can put on a budget place like this. I understand what can be expected for such price, but we have examples where we were done well for a low price and bad for a high price. So basically, there is no guarantee. And in general, for a price tag that is close to 2,000, I think that the result should be less messy. I also asked to make my lips bigger. Like as usual, I asked to make my upper lip bigger. And basically, you can make it in two ways. One is modern and neat, and the second one is messy and in an old lady style. And when it's like this, evenly on all sides, it could be a Kuklachov vibe. The clown. I know that he used to make his lip really big and colorful, but he's on stage. Yeah, and you should be able to see him on the last rows of the circus, or where he's performing, I don't know. So it's something super funny, and when you're in real life, enlarged lips like this, they're just giving the whole different impression, not that one that you're expecting. And what comes to expired products was way too much, and when they used Physicians formula on me, it was so harsh, and it had a nasty smell of alcohol. It felt like alcohol on my skin. As I realized, it's either very expired or a complete fake. It literally was burning my skin. You can prove it. Of course, there is no expiration date and nothing is labeled. Anyway, there are websites where you can check it out. One of their sprays that makeup artists used was expired for 4 years, and it's a liquid product. When we are talking about dry textures, it's not so crucial, but a liquid product that spreads all all over your face is awful. How can that makeup artist not know that she's had this product for about 8 or 7 years? But there were also good products. Like you can tell that she likes doing makeup. I mean, she doesn't do it once in a million years. She literally had a good makeup. She had Chanel powder, but was it an original product? I can tell. There were certainly good products, but after bad ones, like expired spray, it doesn't matter. Everything else doesn't seem so great after you find one bad product. It's like the whole case level drops to the lowest level. So they have to keep an eye on all of this. It's definitely bad. It's unacceptable. I took a look on my back comb, which of course had fallen apart and no one had fixed it. It's terrible. I had come here with my own hairstyle, and of course you can criticize it. Don't get it, but anyway, I have my own thing about my hairstyle. Why would you ever put your hands on exact this back comb? I had been backcombing my hair like for hours, and I even said, do not touch my hair, you're gonna ruin it. And she was like, I'll fix it. Of course she didn't. There were other clients already, and instead of 30 minutes, she spent about 2. So why? What's the point of putting your hands on a client's hair? Obviously, that's gonna get all crushed, and you can't even fix it. It's my hair. Once it gets flat, it won't be voluminous. It's covered in hairspray, and hair has its own position, and you can't just comb it, because it will hurt. How was she gonna fix it? I have no clue. She was like, I don't care about your hairstyle, let me just finish your makeup, and I wish you'd get out of here as fast as you can. So I really don't like how my hair looks after all this mess. But I came here with pretty good hairstyle, and of course, after all of this touching, no hairstyle could survive that. And what comes to my contouring? She did it on wet skin, so it was after applying base, then foundation on it, and she put contouring right after these wet textures. She was trying to fix it somehow with her gloves. Of course it doesn't look balanced. Before contouring, it's necessary to powder skin, because applying it on wet skin makes it messy, and she was really surprised by the dirty result. She was like, what is happening? Why is it so messy? Oh, seems like there is a smoking car. Oh gosh. Can you see this smoke all over there? I think the driver had better get out instead of sitting in the car. She was really wondering about that. She was trying to wipe it with her gloves. Overall, it looks messy. I hope you can see it from both sides. It looks messier than it could be. So basically, the whole point of makeup is the eyes. Generally speaking, such colorful makeup is supposed to be very neat. It's not supposed to be that extravagant. It should be balanced and very neat. I mean, reference looks really good. I mean, the eyes are so gorgeous. But what comes to my eye makeup, it seems like she was doing this makeup using only one hand while driving in a shaking car. So the eyes look different. Also, these lower lines are completely different. All this makeup makes me look older, as I am actually. It's also giving vibe like I'm looking for any man. Is there someone? And I want to say that I hate rubbing my eyes. It's that kind of a nuance that no one sees. 30 brushes, 10 textures. First, she used concealer to highlight, then eyeliner, then blend it, then eye pencil, and then blend it again. Each of these steps she was doing with a rough brush, and one of them was an eyebrow brush. For 2 hours, she has been rubbing my eyes. It's a nightmare. I would be okay if it has been a good result, but obviously it's not. I think it's so sensitive area. I'm often told that I'm faking it though. Just try it. Like really, take a cotton bud or a sharp brush and start rubbing your eyes for 15 minutes. And keep in mind that makeup takes about 2 hours. In addition, if she missed something, she would rub it with pads to clean it. I wonder about specialists who don't care about customers' comfort, and I think it's so obvious that it's so sensitive area. The skin is so thin and it has no fat or something to protect this. It's extra sensitive, and even a little pressure can cause wrinkles you can't get rid of. And it really sucks because there is no result. At some point, I realized that I was really starting to feel pain, and I asked her to be gentle, but she explained it somehow that it's necessary to use this exact rough brush, which is actually supposed to be for eyebrows. So my point is, you have to care about your client's comfort first. Just listen to your clients, and if they say that it hurts, it really hurts. And I want to tell you about my daughter's tricks. She's gotten so sneaky. She's turning 8 tomorrow, and she was out with the the babysitter and she called me. She asked me to send money to the babysitter to buy corn. Actually, we don't usually buy ice cream because she has a dairy intolerance. She's only allowed to eat ice cream very rarely. So I sent the money for the corn and she started asking the babysitter for ice cream. The babysitter called me and traded her out. Well, that's how sneaky she is. Okay, back to the makeup. Basically, the bright side is that the makeup artist was so friendly. It's clear that this is a low-budget place and there are a lot of people here. That's why it's not possible to give everyone enough attention and nursing. Here, the quantity of clients prevails over the quality of their service. And what comes to makeup, face and skin are very important. So I would recommend her to check out all her products. Just leave all safe products, even though they are not expensive. And what else? So they can leave only light and nude makeups instead of evening ones, or maybe increase the time per client, because while I was sitting there, people kept coming up. I guess they were all her clients. For each client, according to the schedule, there are supposed to be only 15 minutes, but in fact, for this amount of money, to fit in this time is simply unrealistic. Makeup for each person takes much more time. The fact that there is no tea also, when I came to pay, there was the administrator. We had already started discussing the cost and shit, when suddenly someone called on reception. She started booking an appointment for this person while I was just standing there and waiting. And here is of course the question, what is the best solution of such situation? I think that first of all, it's necessary to serve the client who has already come to pay. And if I came while she was talking on the phone with another person, then okay. But in this case, when I came first and she already started to serve me, it was rude to get distracted. She started to look at the schedule, to look at the days of work, to reschedule appointments. They talked for a long time about the best date for this person. I think the person could have called back. You could have said, wait until I'm served. I realized that such places are not my thing. If I had to come here every day, I would have found a place with more involved administrator. Maybe the cost of such a salon would be higher, or I would have learned to do something myself. There are a lot of people, it's noisy, some radio is playing, and there is no relaxation here. If you have no money at all and you need this service urgently, it's okay. But otherwise, this place has nothing to do with a beauty salon where you come to relax and get a great result. It's just hard to find a good treatment here. From the advantages, I would say it's only a low price, but you can tell whether it's worth the result. Okay guys, in general, thank you very much for watching and goodbye everyone.